Hello, everybody, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous, and I am joined by a friend of the show, Rob, otherwise known as Groenkaaf.
Hey, thanks
Hey,
for having me on.
thanks very much for coming by. What are we going to be doing today, Rob?
I saw your stream, well, I guess it was almost 2 weeks ago at this point, where you were complaining and having a terrible time playing Freedom. And you ended up saying, I think Freedom is just bad. And I took great umbrage with that and took it upon myself to improve the deck that I had been working on to the point where it was feeling like it was moving just like it should. And I think I got there. So we're here today to test out my theory.
Okay, and we had some deck experience with this, where I played some casual games and ended up going 5-2 with it.
I hadn't heard that you had picked up any losses. I'm ashamed of you.
Well, I mean, Asmari is tough. Especially if they triple ice early, I would say.
Yeah, that can be a really hard matchup. I usually struggle with any kind of HB Glacier. Jinteki Glacier tends to be a good matchup for us.
Yeah, because we're Anarchs, we can just check with our face.
Yep.
Because we don't actually care about cards being in our hand. While we're waiting for somebody to play... Oh, there we go.
Oh, we got someone. Great. So yeah, it's been a bit of a oh, fun. This is going to be wonderful. So plus side here, we
get to peel back ice.
Yeah, exactly. We get to destroy some of their good ice. We have good numbers against IP block. We need 2 virus counters unless we're tagged, in which case we need 3 virus counters. I think this is a mull. We want more draw.
Hey!
Yeah, there we go.
Turn 1, click 1, targeted marketing.
Yeah, won't that be fun?
Yeah, well, I just kind of like let the juice out on Facebook because people are talking about how there's no counter to targeted market or to crowdfunding. I'm like, if you play targeted marketing, they will never trigger crowdfunding's ability.
A friend of mine pointed out. Oh, okay. Well, there's a good turn 1 for them.
Well,
so, yeah, I think we draw.
We can dirty laundry here.
Back up to gamble. Okay, if we don't, though, we can just run archives 3 times. It's kind of a crap turn. I don't like to do this, but we can run archives 3 times and get the crowdfundings down this turn.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then we can gamble out of it next turn.
Yeah. Because scarcity is a very bad current versus crowdfunding.
Yeah. And I want to save our current for when they've got something unresed in the remote.
Correct. Yeah, I would say that's correct. Oh, perfect. So
so let's draw.
Yeah, let's draw. Oh,
let's keep drawing.
Yeah, great. This is all good.
Yeah.
So probably sure gamble or gain a credit so we can get rid of MK.
Yeah, I'd say that let's hold back the gamble. So let's just take a credit and put down the clone chip.
Oh, yeah, okay. That way, if we, like, inject into a David or something later, we're immediately ready to use it.
Exactly. And like also, I don't want to show the gamble until we have to. I want them to think that they're oppressing us with this scarcity. Because they're not putting any pressure on us right now.
Hey, Janktivist. Hey, Ratsuka. Welcome, welcome. All right.
So what do you think here? Do we want to start facing some ice?
We could. Why don't we do... If we do that one, I think HQ is the choice.
Definitely.
So let's see what we can find.
A UCF would be annoying, but other than that, I mean,
to see a UCF... Okay, so we'll have to pay the 3 here to avoid the tag, but then we just jack out.
Exactly.
And they spent 6 on that, and we now know that that's there. So, unfortunately, we can't break that with David, but we can just rip that in half with Paperclip later in the game.
That's absolutely right. So now let's draw, and we're going to gamble this turn.
Okay.
Yes. So let's gamble and take a credit just to try to stay above hard-hitting news.
Yep. Yeah, we do have to watch out for Arc Lockdown, as people in the chat are mentioning, because that is another common counter that people are using for crowdfundings. When there's 2 of them in the trash, they'll Arc, or 2 or 3 of them in the trash, they'll Arc Lockdown.
Is that a tech card we expect out of Acme?
It could be. They don't have to... Acme doesn't have to borrow a ton. Right?
Yeah, that's true. I think of it as basically like they want 2 or 3 HPTs. All right, so here... I say we check R&D first click.
Yeah, I agree. There it is.
Great. Perfect. Okay.
But now it's gone.
Yeah. I mean, that's always fun. 12 credits. And an Archangel. Great. Wonderful. Okay, now... we can get back to the crowdfundings if we just make 2 more runs.
Yeah.
But then we won't be up. We'll be way down. I think we have to take 2 and Dirty Laundry Archives.
I agree. And then we can ditch the David.
Yeah, I think David, probably.
Yeah, because we need to be closer to recovery credits for hard-hitting news.
Exactly. And getting back... They already ditched a hard-hitting news. That's surprising.
So they didn't ice, so we can just drop Turning Wheel and run R&D 3 times.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's just straight value. Oof. So, any turn that Acme doesn't have ice on Essential is basically a turn where they've employee striked themselves.
Exactly. All right, so I definitely want to get back up to liberated account range because
we have no money.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
Go.
Yep.
All right. So we start with 3. We could credit, clear 2 tags, and draw a card.
Well, we haven't seen a lot of programs. We could try to inject into a sure gamble.
We could try that. Okay.
I'm not saying that it's the best choice.
I mean, so our best thing there would be a Dirty Laundry into a gamble, and then clear 2. So yeah, it might also be credit positive.
Yeah, boy. I'm so good at this game. Look at this.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I delayed for a second. Perfect. Okay.
So
now we're dead to a single HPT now, though.
Well, if they're continuing to ice cards.
Yeah, that was a tempo HHN. All right.
So.
Okay, we could play it. We could play it scary. Just get down liberated and click it 3 times, and then clear tags next turn. It's up to you.
Yeah.
We may lose Turning Wheel. That's our biggest loss there.
Let's go hard. We could die here, because if they actually are an HPT, we just immediately die. Yeah, let's remove tags.
Yeah.
We have been just about
this turn.
Yeah, we've been just about as bold as we can allow ourselves to be.
Exactly. All right, so we've finally drawn into the card that I was.
So that's that's 100% a Raven.
Yeah, we saw it off R&D. Yeah. Oh, I think the second Raven that we saw is on R&D.
Yeah. Do we want to try to force that res?
Let's inject first and see what lovely breakers we find. What do we have in the bin? Okay, just Clippy. That's actually not bad. So that means that once we find a Hippo, we can just stim hack HQ and get rid of that data ward forever.
Yeah, which feels great because this build, they lean very heavily on those breakers.
Yeah. Why don't we find out what's covering up archives first?
Okay, let's go take a look. Do we have a data sucker? No, we don't have a data sucker in the bin.
No.
I'm guessing it's probably going to be the Archangel, to be honest.
Oh, you're probably right.
Oh, no, it's...
Okay, and this is why we hold back our currents, because we don't have to break.
So we're just gonna say fire the trace.
Yeah.
Now, are we meeting the trace here, or are we spending the click?
No, I think we'd rather spend 3 than spend a click and 2.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
So let's take Liberated and put down either John Massanori or Turntable. Which do you think?
Oh, we're gonna put down John Mass.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we are.
All
we
right.
need the draw.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
And then ditch a current.
Okay.
I don't mind if we take a tag or 2. Obviously, if we have too many, we die to HPT. But we don't have any Earthrise in this build because the crowdfundings, in theory, should help us draw the rest of our deck. So what do we think that is? I think it's a Rashida.
Like a Rashida or a Beal. Probably a Rashida.
So I think we want to play the current, and I don't think that we can contest it, but we might be able to I've had worse our way into being able to contest it.
Okay, so do we want to play I've had worse? See what we draw?
Yeah, I think so.
There's a Stamherk.
And the Hippo. So that's our 2-card combo to kill the Data Ward on HQ. They don't know that we have it. So I think that we can just take money, ditch the extra turning wheel, and then next turn we install Hippo, Stimhack HQ.
Yep, I agree. I think the real secret sauce of this build that you've made is the Hippo, because it enables you to rip 1 ice off of like archives to make it so it's an open server again.
Yeah, and a lot of corps are doing a single ice like a Nancy on R&D or a DNA tracker on HQ just to like oof, that's so expensive.
I mean, it is what it is. It's gone now.
Yeah, exactly. So single ice centrals anyway seems like a very common tactic right now. Do we want a turning wheel? No. Okay. Let's dirty laundry.
I figured we'd wait.
There we go. And trash it. And then make our 3rd run. Nice.
Oh, this is so good.
It feels very good.
Freedom boys.
Yes. So the idea here is that not only can we recur crowdfunding because our entire build...
all 3 hard-hitting news are in the bin, so we're safe at the current moment, and now they have to choose... Well, I just want to jump in here, because right here we just forked them, because they had to choose between finishing that agenda and icing HQ.
Yeah.
So now we just get to see whatever's in HQ right now.
Exactly.
Oh, look. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Now, we need to prepare for the next score.
Do we want to drop and hit twice?
I think so.
Yeah. That way we've got a big money pool that we can draw from. Right now, they're in a tough spot. They have the money to be able to res whatever's here. So I guess our question is that an NGO or another 5-3?
It is almost without a doubt an NGO, but I think we need to contest it. So let's think about our turn here.
So we could hit Liberated twice and then go.
We get locked out by low-strength code gates.
That's true.
They run Enigma, I think? No, maybe not.
I think they don't have many code gates besides, like, Toll Booth.
Yeah, so then I guess the worst-case scenario would be a UCF into a toll booth.
Right, because we don't have good answers for AI.
So, all right, so let's just... I don't think we want to take more money because that's really playing into UCF.
So do we want to just, like, hit HQ to get use of counters and then go?
Well, we have Clippy down, so we don't really need to worry about use of counters either. I think maybe we draw once for a stim hack. Okay, that's pretty good. That makes running HQ better, but we can't run this last click. So let's just run it this click, I think.
All right, let's see what's there.
Archangel's fine. Get out, David. Okay, that makes this remote so much less threatening.
Yeah, I think the only code gates they're running are like Archangels and toll booths, right?
I imagine you're right. I'm not super familiar.
They're not
Okay,
even
this
gonna
isn't a
res.
geoframe.
They're not even gonna res the David, yeah. So, but the nice thing is now we can just drop Data Sucker and hit HQ once.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't though because we have too many programs.
What happened to Turntable? Did we ditch it?
Hey, we lost it to stim hack damage.
Oh, right. Okay, so then let's just hit Liberated twice, because next turn we want to make 3 runs.
And we'll be ready to threaten the remote again.
Yeah, exactly.
David is really good against NBN's ice.
Yeah, it's really good against almost everyone's ice other than HB, which is running, a lot of Eli 1s and stuff like that. Oh, okay, so we have a new remote entirely. What do we think that is?
I don't know, but we can check it.
Yeah, so let's force the... Oh, no, then we'll take a tag off John. Yeah, I think we check server 2 and then just run server 1.
Yep. I think we're gonna pay.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to save our freedom trash ability for potentially a defensive upgrade that's in here. Like,
exactly. I almost always on the single trash cost assets.
Yeah, unless it's like last click or
exactly.
You're not going to be accessing more cards that turn. That kind of deal. This is almost certainly a Raven. Oh, correct. No, it's a Thoth.
Oh, what the heck? Okay, well, so that has 2 subroutines on it. We have 1 D4 counter. We have we take a tag when we encounter it, and then it's trace 4 to do damage to us, and we have I've had worse in hand.
Yeah, so I think we're going to break the one for the lose money, right?
Although we would only lose 1 credit? So yeah, maybe we care... Let us lose a single credit is fine.
Yeah, I'll say let all subroutines fire.
Yeah, exactly. Thoth is fine if you can really put the runner in tag hell, but... Okay. Oh no, we lost a credit. This is a QPM? Oh, it's a degree mill, so we just win.
Good game.
No way out, yeah. Yeah, once there's nothing in HQ, everything has to go in the remote, so...
Yeah, it's really tough when you peel back in the current metagame the ice from HQ, because once you have no ice defending HQ, you are in a very dangerous position.
Yep. So I guess corps like Argus can deal with that fairly well. I've played a few games against another friend of the channel, Talawson.
Yeah, Russell,
and he deals quite well with having nothing on HQ and nothing in HQ.
Sure. So this is hand is garbage, and we're gonna throw it.
It's a mull. So we're expecting door to door, exactly.
Yeah, we're expecting door to door.
All right, so this isn't bad.
Yeah, because we have a hand where we're happy to overdraw.
Yeah.
We have currents to counter theirs. It's not like when I play versus these types. Oh, scarcity. Okay.
Okay.
So what do we want to do here? Do we want to... I've had worse?
I think I've had worse, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Get down Yusuf and then Laundry, and then we can gamble.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like this is all good. These are all good things.
Yeah.
That feels great.
That's a wonderful first turn.
I also love the art on Yusuf where it's just like the laser just like boring through
yeah.
the wall.
All right, so he just took money. I think we want to draw first. Okay, I think we want to check ice before we play the current. Yeah, that's fine. Do we want to trace through that? I think so.
Yeah.
And then from now on, it only costs us 2 virus counters to get into HQ, which means that we're going to want to find a data sucker so that we break even on those runs.
So it's even more efficient, yeah.
Oh, no, he boosted to 5?
Yeah, we're going to just let it hit, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's us out. Do we want to check the other ice before clearing tags, or do we want to say no moss?
No, let's check the other ice before we clear.
Pop-up.
Okay. Okay, Enigma's going to be annoying.
Yeah, Enigma's a bad ice, or a surprisingly good ice against Anarchs.
Yeah, I as fun as it is to use Hippo on the high strength ice, I as often as not use it on Enigma, Gatekeeper, etc. Just because it's so expensive to go through. Yeah, so I think we play our current and take.
Oop, did I lose you?
Yes, but you had the same plan as I had. Can you hear?
You're going in and out.
Oh, no.
All right. So we have our other 2 breakers just kind of waiting in the wings here.
So I think we want to overdraw and get them in the bin.
Oh, look at this hand.
This is getting pretty outlandishly good.
Yeah.
I'm going to try reconnecting to a different Wi-Fi network, so I'm going to lose you for a second. Will I be able to rejoin?
You should be.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, perfect.
Okay.
So what do we think that is?
Probably like a Beal or a kitty cat behind a Data Raven.
You know what? I think that you're assuming that this is a really good deck, and or as good as it can be. I think that might be a dedicated response team.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if I was them, and we assumed that they're playing a good deck, and that they're playing optimally, they're going to try to clear this current.
Yeah, okay. So then we definitely want to check it.
Yeah.
And then I think that our current Hippo target is the ice on HQ.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think also, we know that they're playing Scarcity, so I would like to get our first crowdfunding down this turn.
Okay.
But we can do that later in the turn. I'd say turn 1, click 1. Let's check this. Toll booth.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst.
Well, yeah, we can't break it.
Yeah, exactly.
But we cost them some money.
That's correct. So now, do we want to save our? Do we want to save the Hippo for that?
Yeah, I would say 100%. And if we can wait for a David to come around, that'd be ideal. So I think we can just gamble, put down crowdfunding. If that is an agenda, that's going to put them at 4 credits.
So I don't think we need to gamble with Liberated on the board.
Okay, so just Liberated twice, crowdfund.
Yeah, or we could even run HQ once, because we have the virus tokens.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, perfect.
Nice, okay.
And
so then we take Liberated once and get down crowdfunding.
Yeah. I can't remember, are you running 2 or 3 Hippos?
All 3.
Yeah, you gotta. Like, it's a really good freedom card. Since he doesn't have the additional efficiency that Val does, you have to be getting rid of the ice, I think.
Exactly.
So I think that's a defensive upgrade like Red Herrings or Ash.
Yep. Yeah, agreed.
So we can focus on using the first Hippo on HQ if we want to just pound it, but I'd like to have Data Sucker down before we do that.
Yeah, agreed. And we're also going to have to make a run on R&D first to get another virus token.
Yeah, so let's
draw for... Okay.
Right. Again?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I don't think we want to show that yet. So we could get down a clone chip and take Liberated?
Yeah, I like that. Oh, Ratsuka's right. We need 3 counters because we do have to break all subroutines for Hippo to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Attitude adjustment.
Okay. Oh, all right. We've let them get away with murder. So, I think we want to keep drawing for Data Sucker here. Oh, Turning Wheel, nice. Okay. So we can get down Turning Wheel and take 1 run on R&D or...
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And then ditch the other.
Yeah.
Good trash.
No, yeah, I just want to normal trash it though because our virus counters are precious.
Oh, but that has a res cost of 0.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Well, it's fine. It's 1 credit. If we lose the game by 1 credit, oh,
then it's all my fault. Has this been a BO the whole time?
Maybe, I don't know. Only
or
2
an
advancers.
NGO, maybe.
Well, they shuffled back 2 5-3s, so we know they're running real 5-3s. It could be an NGO. So we're going to draw a card. Oh, 3rd advancement. Okay. So we could...
I think that's bait. I don't think that's an agenda. I think that's something. And if it's like a Grendel or whatever, they can have it.
Sure. Okay, cool. So then our options are to run R&D once, picking up a 3rd virus token and a 2nd Turning Wheel counter, getting down the Hippo, running HQ and hippoing the ice. So that's 3 clicks, and then we have time... Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Divert power.
Yeah, trash that. I don't want to know what they're up to with that. So get down Hippo?
Well, we can't do the thing with IP block anymore.
Oh, right. Okay, so then... yeah, sorry. Everything's blurry and I'm not keeping track. Okay, so then...
we can get the Hippo down just to have it down, gamble, and crowdfund.
We don't want to show the Hippo. As soon as we show the Hippo, they ice something outside of it.
Okay, so then do we want to draw once and then gamble, crowdfund?
I think we want to run R&D once more, and because we know that there are agendas in there. They just shuffled them back. Use the Turning Wheel tokens.
Hey! Yeah. It's gonna be these 2.
Unfortunately.
Sink Brie. Oh no, they got some cheese.
All right.
Let's go back in, see another card.
Yeah.
And then last click, we'll install 1 crowdfunding, and we'll also pull 1 out of the trash.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
All right, and then next turn, I think we're on the Hippo plan.
Some cheese. Some cheesy ice. Is that is that a super meal? No, it's a degree meal. So we could have gotten that.
Hard-hitting news.
Doesn't do an incredible amount against us?
No.
I mean, they're going to beat us on it, but we can just clear it.
Yeah, I think... Do we want to float 1? So
no.
Gamble once?
Because
no?
I think they are almost certainly on, like, closed accounts.
Ah, okay. You're probably
any amount of tags we float is going to just haunt us. So I think, unfortunately, they got us. Like,
okay. We're a credit away from a gamble next turn, so...
Yeah, but do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I have not played a Making News list in quite a while. I don't know what they're on or what they're up to.
You play Making News because you want to stick, like, 1 tag. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So I think we credit, gamble, and then we're ready for next turn.
Yeah, then we'll just draw.
So next turn is definitely the Hippo turn, because we've got our 3 virus counters going into it.
So there's an NGO.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's drop Hippo.
Laundry.
Hippo Laundry, value run. Get that damage up in there. Oh, boom deck. Yeah, definitely don't float tags.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
we're just... we knew,
we're just
and then
gonna,
the last card.
We're just gonna hammer it. Might be 2 of it.
I really doubt it. Sync Brie has the distinction of being an ice that we don't really care about. Right, Sync Brie is like accesses one fewer card.
Yeah, we're mostly doing single accesses.
I mean, that's true, but anyway, we can David it. We can get around it.
Okay, so they spent a bunch of money. Do we want to inject and see what we draw?
Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we want... I mean, it's unfortunate that we don't have Data Sucker at this point.
We can drop David and Hippo and try to get into there.
I think we try to force the res before we get the Hippo on the table, so let's just put David down.
And then just see what we get.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, we can get through. Do we want to try?
Yeah, I think
we already paid the 3, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and just shuffle away the David and crowdfunding.
A crowdfunding, yeah. And then
HQ last click?
Yeah.
Because we can... Well, we can't trash... Oh, we can trash Sync Brie. Great. Yeah, I say do it. It's something we don't want to deal with.
Hey, and we got another use of that David for free, kind of.
Kind of. Exactly.
I mean, if they're not going to do anything about it, I think we just keep savaging
their hand.
Let's see if we can overdraw into crowdfundings, right?
Agreed.
We can't, but that's okay.
Before you run, we may think about getting down the second Yusuf for now, because it's cheap.
Just to keep punishing their hand?
Yeah, exactly.
I like that. We got double lasers, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, you know.
And the last card is...
Attitude Adjustment.
Okay, that would have been a better hit, I suppose.
Alright, so there's one MK in the bin already.
I'm not putting them on Arc Lockdown.
Okay. I'm like so gun-shy over that card now.
My favorite has been, oh, that's surprising. Okay, my favorite has been, the HB3 one. Personality profile?
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. See, that's the thing about single accesses, Dan.
Is if you run enough, if you have an incentive to run, you win off of single accesses?
Exactly. And I'd say, like, 1 in 5 central runs I make that is trying to recur the crowdfunding just finds the winning agenda, which is why people find it such a frustrating card to play against, because it causes you to have really good habits.
Right. And it's a very well-designed card that way, because it's not like Temujin, where you just want to have it in your opening hand and slam archives 3 times. Like, it encourages you to, like, check stuff, which is good habits, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Since Temujin specified a specific server, people would always put it on whatever was weakest, not necessarily was actually going to help them win the game.
And then late game, they can transition to it, but they've already gotten the huge amount of credits. Yeah, Mul.
Yeah, that's a bad hand. This is okay-ish.
Yeah. So here we're just worried about hard-hitting news, HPT.
Or the, this could be the broad daylight version. Draw.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Draw. Draw again. Gamble. That's a nice open.
Yeah, it doesn't feel horrible.
Crowdfunding is not going to get nerfed because it's not overpowered. Ice archives. Like, I've been telling people for weeks now, when people are like, oh, this card is so broken. I'm like, no, it's not. Just, like, ice your servers. Like...
So, let's take a poke.
Alright, let's hit HQ. The nice thing about playing against Outfit is a lot of their stuff. Are we trashing that?
For 3 real credits, I don't think we can afford to, but I will say let's dirty laundry now, because I think that they've got either Tithonium or Archer on HQ. Yeah.
You were wrong.
I was very wrong, but it's not the end of the world.
Punitive Counter-Strike. Good to know.
So should we take a credit and ditch the other Blorch?
Yeah. But the nice thing about playing against green is they have a lot of zero-cost operations that we can trash.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing is that I've had worse to, so like I'd welcome him to punitive Counter-Strike us right now. We'd just draw 6 cards.
Well, we don't
if
have
we had stolen an agenda,
right,
yeah.
Right. Is this still going to be...
hard-hitting news, yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
You have 0 credits. I think we were moved down to 1 tag and check R&D.
So HPT deals 2 per tag, so I think we clear... do you think they're on boom, or do you think
they're gonna be on boom?
Okay, so then yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Most of these decks are now running like 2 high-profile targets and 1 boom, so that they cover the people who only clear down to 2, right?
Right. Yeah, I think you're right.
And that, right? Don't forget that that's a card.
That's brutal. We're gonna get hard hitting again.
Nope.
All right, lucky us.
All right. What do we want to do here?
So we just need money, and we need to get rid of that tag. So I think we remove the tag and take 3, and then we have Stim Hack in hand.
We don't have Clippy in bin yet.
No, but we do have D4, and their barriers are like Tithonium, right?
Yep. And the let's draw though. Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Let's get that down. Let's take a credit and run R&D last click.
All right. Here comes the archer.
No fear. Oh, checkpoint. Whatever. Let it fire.
Yep. Because we've got
so much. Oh. How often does that happen?
But yeah, that they whiffed both. I've had worses. It's really funny.
Yeah.
For celebrity gift. What is happening? All right.
Okay, so all they've got in there is a hostile. So draw once and run through that checkpoint again. Yeah, we don't need that.
Hey, we're gonna get to draw a bunch of cards.
Yep.
What?
There we go. Okay, so get down the crowdfunding and take 1 credit, and then we gamble first click next turn.
Yep. I agree, Marcelo. Well, what? Thus far, we are, what, 2-0 today? Seems good.
Or are we 3-0? I think we had 1 really short game.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to hedge, or gamble, surely.
Yeah, inject.
Inject. Clippy's now in the bin, which is our emergency. All right, we have constantly lost turntable, so I just want to get turntable down, because we never get to install that card.
Yeah, and it's really important here.
Yeah. Because they're going to try to cheaty face out this bad pup. We're Anarch. This bad pup is so bad for them.
I know. I don't know what their plan is.
So, do we want to hit HQ?
Yes. I think we want to get down Data Sucker and hit HQ.
Or do we want to try to do archives? We have to try to predict where the archers are, right?
Yes. And I think there's a Tithonium on one central, and there's an archer on the other.
Do we want to drop Data Sucker and check archives?
I think that archives ice is as likely to be an archer as any other ice.
Okay, so let's drop it. Let's hit HQ. See what happens.
Yeah.
I want to be where the archers are.
We break archer for 12 with MK.
It's bad. It's not great.
I think it's 12 to break it completely, but yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so I say that I think we break it, right?
All right.
And then we can let them trash 1 program and gain 2.
1. So, and then we're just, well, we can just let them end the run because we can't break Whoredom
if they trash our.
Well, no, we don't have the money to break Whoredom.
Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah. Sorry, I see what you're saying. I'm on a slight delay on the screen. So then, okay. So we need to get a hippo because they've got the archer on the outside. I think we draw. And we have a D4 in the bin, so that's good. So I think we just take a credit here.
We are working very hard for the money.
Yeah, this is any archer matchup is a hard matchup for us. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
And here's the hard hitting.
Yeah.
So we're probably dead.
Yeah, I don't think that we expect to win this.
Right, I think we dirty laundry archives to try to get more money to clear tags.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do not care. Fire it.
Yeah. Oh, man, we can just be farming card draw off of archives now. Did he boost it? Why would he boost it?
I don't know.
And then, yeah, clear 3.
Because if they're on high-profile target, the first one hits, I've had worse.
Exactly. We did give him a big Atlas, though. Oh, no, just an SSL. That's fine.
That's something we can exchange for the last hostile takeover.
Exactly. Now, what do we think is in server 1?
Probably a Rashida?
Okay. So I think that we could draw once. Okay, there's the hippo. We don't want to lose that to checkpoint.
They have so much bad pub.
Yeah, let's just check server 1. Maybe the Tithonium? The other archer. Great. Okay. So data sucker it down and use the bad pub on it. And then they can gain 2 and the run, I guess?
And then just get some money.
Yeah, I think so. We just need money.
But they're feeding a lot of their agendas into the blender.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so next turn I think we run archives, let the meat damage fire. Well, okay. Let's think this through.
Do we have a stim? How many stim hacks? We lost all 3 stim hacks to damage.
Yeah, we lost the first 2 in that first checkpoint, which was frustrating. So, I think we could run archives and pay through with bad pub unless they boost. And if they do boost, we just kind of let it fire and take the meat damage. Because we need data sucker counters to contest Archer.
Okay. Okay, they put it up to 9, so...
They earned it.
They earned it.
Okay. I think we have to give up this agenda. I don't see how we can get in there.
Well, let's inject.
Yeah.
I might want to get this down in case it's an NGO. Well, would they even bother with NGO at this point?
I don't think they would.
So I guess we're just going to get money so we can try to strip that back.
Yeah.
So if we can get rid of the HQ Archer with this Hippo...
yeah, I think
then HQ is wide open for us.
That's right. So that'll cost us a minimum of 9 credits and a data sucker counter, or 6 credits, a data sucker counter, and 2 D4 counters.
Yeah. I think regardless, this turn we've got to
money up.
money up so we can get liberated down next turn.
Oh, wait. Okay. What I was going to say is we credit, install liberated,
hit it twice.
Take liberated and clear a tag. No, hit it once and then clear the tag, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's call it as not an agenda because we just can't contest it.
Yep. If it is an agenda, like this is a wild deck that we're facing. Retsuka is coming in really hard with the hot shit. Like this is a weird deck. It's really interesting, but it is not anything that I would anticipate being up against. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Now he's just drawn 3 times because he's digging for the win.
Yep. So I think we're gonna drop Hippo. We're gonna rip this off HQ, and we're just gonna hammer R&D as many times as or HQ as many times as we can because it's free after we get rid of. Yeah, so we're going to drop it to Strength 5. And we're going to say, get out of here.
Yeah.
Ice that has been vexing us the entire game.
And now HQ runs are free forever.
Yep.
Until he finds another ice.
Yep. The really nice thing is that also, like, we have just like a loaded baked potato.
Yeah, exactly. And now I feel much more confident about contesting the remote.
Yeah, because we can get that archer down to 3 strength, which means that it is free. Oh no, that's probably
it. Okay. Well, that's game.
Oh no, it's not. But we still have to go get that.
Oh, see, he's playing around our freedom trash. Yeah, we do have to go get that. So, I think we want.
Go ahead.
Well, I think we want to. What we think that it's the Tithonium on the outside of server 1.
I'd say probably, right?
Yeah. So I think we want to.
Do we want to hit lib and go in?
Yeah, we can break Tithonium as is with Yusuf, which is nice. So let's do that.
Yeah, let's see what's going on because we can't have that hanging around. Oh, it's a border control.
Just a border control. Well, that's frustrating because we really can't. Yeah, so break it. Now,
do we care about them having that money? I don't think that we do.
No, we don't care.
They've got infinity money anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
As far as we're concerned.
Exactly.
And then here,
I think we just have to bite the bullet, use all 3 counters, and break it. And then they're going to end the run.
They're thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, that's a smart play.
Yeah, so now let's think. How much does it cost to break the Archives Ice checkpoint with, like, properly break it?
Well, right now, it's going to cost... it's going to cost 3 real bucks to break checkpoint.
And then once we have a data sucker counter, it's going to cost us no real dollars. So, but then we're not going to be making data sucker counters.
We can always poke HQ and force an ice res there.
Yeah, I'd say we do that.
I would say because the checkpoint is very bad for Black Orchestra.
Yeah.
If we can, I would love it if we could pick the last hostile.
Yeah, so that's 8 strength, right? With 3 subroutines?
Yeah. So we have to clip it if we're going to break it.
And they are trash a program, trash a resource on the run?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Yeah, I think we're going to overwrite Yusuf here since we're holding another one.
Exactly. That feels terrible.
It does feel terrible, but they're giving us the 6 free bucks.
Yeah.
We're in bad shape.
Yeah, this is terrible. Okay. Do we draw last click?
I think we just credit.
Yeah, sure.
To be completely honest.
Yeah, I really don't expect to win this game, and I think he must have the win in hand. I guess he pre-resed for the hacktivist.
Yeah, that's game.
Yeah. No, that's an NGO front.
Okay.
Play Hacktivist. Play Hacktivist and run it.
Expose.
Oh, now we're really boned.
Alright. What is in...
Okay, we have to check archives. We get in for free.
Yeah.
Use that date, yeah. Oh no, we don't get in for free because we don't have bad pub. He just ditched all his ice. Yeah, and now he's got us. What do we have that we can draw for? Clone ship into...
Well, I think... we gotta try to find the hostile, right? Actually, they still win.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, no, if we can turntable a host...
No, because they'll still be at 7 when they score it.
Oh, is that City Works?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm blurry. Okay, so then... So that, yeah, I think we just concede or let them score out however you like to do it, and they played a really good game.
All right, let's run R&D.
Yeah, sure. I have never gotten to show off this many tricks from the deck. Yeah. I'm glad that we could be the guinea pigs. It's a cool deck. A Tithonium, that really sucks.
We're going to continue on.
Yeah, checkpoint.
Fire it. Us. Yep. Because we're not getting that anyway.
Nope.
Archer is a very serious problem for Anarchs, but specifically Freedom.
Yeah. Well, with D4, you can get through it by just letting the 2 credits fire. Yeah.
What a weird game.
Yeah. That was interesting. He had our number. He knew exactly how to play around us.
Fucking expose.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What is that card?
I saw some meme lords try it out when the outfit first came out, but it always seemed really slow. But I guess with the dedication ceremony, it kind of works.
Yeah.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh, only 2 hostiles in the deck. So it's all 5/3s and 2 hostiles.
Okay. That's brutal.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, I got time for one more if you do.
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right.
What is life?
Yeah. So let's see. When the system core changes came out, I got most excited about R&D interface for Freedom. So this deck, instead of the 2 turning wheels, it originally had 1 R&D interface, but it was way too expensive to install. 4 credits is just insuperable. And B, I mean, it's a great Freedom card, but the turning wheel is, you know, premier multi-access for a reason.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, another Acme game. All right, I think this is a good hand.
Yeah. Good luck. Have fun. So we're probably gonna Dirty Laundry first, just so that if we draw into a sure gamble with the inject, we can actually, you know, use it.
I think we inject first.
Oh, we inject first? Okay.
Yeah. Slap down John and Dirty Laundry H. Do you want the clone chip for the Yusuf? I think that we clone chip first and then Dirty Laundry HQ last click. Nice.
And we're humming along.
Yep. And then if they don't put
chatting up some cyber babes, as John Massanori would say.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My connection is clean. Well, his connection is. My connection is really spotty right now, I think.
It's okay.
Okay, well, that's a good move for him. So let's draw. Let's run R&D.
Fortune favors the very bold.
Yep. Bounce.
Enjoy our John Masanori tag.
But I don't care about it. I usually float the tags. Maybe against Acme we can't. I don't know. Let's draw past the paperclip. We can remove the tag if you're worried about it.
I am.
Okay, cool.
This is going to be a high-profile target deck.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Your deck doesn't have Amakua, right?
No, that's one of the nice things that we have to give up to be able to play clone chips and D4s. I don't think that Amakua is necessary right now.
Playing 3 for Thimblerig is awful.
Well, we get it on the outside of a server and hit it with Hippo. So let's keep drawing. Let's. I say that we put down Data Sucker and run Archives. Ugh. Okay. Remove the tag, I guess. I don't know.
Let's just get a credit.
Yeah. If they trash John, we're kind of fine. I suppose it was a bit of a liability to put him down. I don't know the Acme matchup very well. I just don't see it that often.
I mean, this isn't a normal Acme matchup. I think this is the person we played before, but they came back with Thimble Rigs this time, knowing that we're an Anarch.
Yeah, and it seems like just more ice in general. Let's contest the remote. We're just going full aggro right now. Oh, okay. That seems above curve. Finding all 3 Thimble Rigs this early.
Let's Dirty Laundry HQ.
Do it. Yep. It's an NGO front, but
not necessarily. It could be an SSL.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's terrible. It fires.
Yeah, I think getting the John down against an Acme deck was a bit greedy.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm used to just saying, screw it, I'll float a tag or two, because my only resources that stick around are John and the crowdfunding, and if they trash John, I'm not sure who's really winning. And certainly if they trash crowdfunding, we're winning. Gesundheit. Okay.
Thank you.
So let's... I think we can... I've had worse. We might find... some breakers. I think best of all would be to find Black Orchestra, and then we can... Okay. So let's take money and put down the current. And ditch the turning wheel. We're not going to be able to play it. Okay, nice. Good for them. Oh boy. Take 4.
We are in rough shape.
Yep, yeah, we are. Liberated and just take money. Ugh, that 15 minutes was a nice play. That's fine. Anything that isn't them clicking and spending 2 on HPT is fine by me. Draw once more and play the current, and then we can ditch Blork. Nice. We really need paperclip in this matchup.
Triple Thimble Rig. It's almost like they were expecting us to be an Anarch and not a Shaper.
Yeah. Have they taken their mandatory draft? Yeah, they must have.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so do we want to drop down... We could just put down D4 and Stim Hack. We could put down D4, we could put down Hippo and Stim Hack.
Does it become the outermost if they don't res?
No. But I'm just thinking that they might have a data ward or something on the outside.
Yeah, let's
which
do
we
that.
can't even break anyway. Well, yeah, I think that this is the right move. UCF, perfect, fine. We don't care.
I mean, we do care because now we can't break. It takes
Oh, certainly. Oh, yeah. No, it takes all our money. What I mean by we don't care is I'm trying to project an attitude of confidence, Dan.
Okay.
We're really boned. They have our number. So before, when we were talking about Amakua, what I was going to say was that Turtle doesn't feel super necessary right now because Excalibur has been restricted. But you're right that low strength code gates really hurt us. And anything that wants AI really hurts us.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, maybe on JNet it's standard, but I don't expect to see a lot of Acme if I'm going to a store championship, you know?
Sure.
Okay, interestingly, this is not a 5-3, so they don't have the game.
Yeah, I mean, we could go check that.
I think that we could check R&D. I think we could stim hack R&D even.
We have so many tags.
Yep.
What is that, a Chua?
Yeah.
I mean, we still get our window coming in.
Yeah, exactly.
But it means that we can't, do we,
I think that we have to break it.
and then the encounter fires.
Yeah.
And we can't break, Thimble Rigs.
Oh, but I do want you to hippo the Jua.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, they're completely teched out for us.
Yep. Happens sometimes.
Yeah, I guess that's the risk of streaming. Okay, a corporate sales team, or yeah. All right, so inject.
Hey, H bar squared, thank you very much for the subscription.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, we're on the board. And
Nice.
they can now exchange for that.
Perfect.
End our misery.
Yeah. Hey!
Hey! Better lucky than good.
Yeah, exactly.
If they don't have the exchange in hand, we can just keep hammering R&D to the degree that we can. Nope.
Oh, they do. They have it. Okay,
Good game. Thank God.
Well, so this is what we lose to.
Well, I mean, again, I'm not maligning the person that we're playing against, but I believe this is the same Acme player that we played earlier, but with their deck dramatically changed.
Yeah, it feels well. To be fair, earlier we didn't see a lot of cards that were assuredly there. Like we didn't see a UCF, but I'm sure that they were playing UCF before.
No, we did. We did see a UCF, but yeah, like triple thimble rig and Jua's is like tacked for us.
Yeah.
Which happens sometimes.
And now that may mean that that's just really good in the meta right now. Like Jua is a good card right now because of crowdfunding. I don't think that you need to tech for crowdfunding. I think that you just need to do things like ice archives. But if you really want to go all in on it, you can slot Jua. You can slot.
I think the key. I think scarcity is bad right now because I think people are playing around it, and a lot of decks are now like only running crowdfundings as like their resources.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they're running like crowdfunding and an ASOPs, which they're happy to pay 3-4 one time.
Exactly.
I think if you're a yellow, the current for you is Tarmar. Because if you put targeted marketing down and say crowdfunding, whew.
Agreed.
Like if they pull them out of the trash and they're just giving you the money that you need to res a toll booth for each one, that's savage.
And then part of the question is how much, like, because Paperclip has been restricted, Employee Strike stock has gone way, way down.
For Anarchs, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Especially considering that you want to pay 9 influence for funding anyway. And so how necessary is it as a corp to have a countercurrent even?
Right. But I'm saying if you have the slots, like 2 Tarmars could really help you come back from that econ disadvantage that crowdfunding gives in favor of the runner. Because you say, oh, you can keep ASOPsing all 3 of them, but I'm going to get 30 credits.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree.
I'm playing it in my Asmari to great effect because my Asmari only has 6 agendas for them to find. So if they're not playing their own current, it takes forever for them to clear it.
You're a mean, mean man, Dan.
It's okay. Sacrifices must be made. Yeah, I'm at like 77% with this deck, 10 and 3.
Let's see this. Oh, only 2 surveyors. Okay. Only 1 echo chamber. That seems... And no recursion, just the preemptive action?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, exactly. That's an interesting deck.
Yeah, Tarmar is really funny. I had somebody fire it by accident because they forgot how it worked.
For 30 credits?
For 30 credits, and I'm just like...
Thank you, I will go win now.
Yeah, especially if you're on a, hard-hitting news type plan. What I might do now that I've switched over to the target marketing is I might go up to 3 surveyor, get rid of like booms and hard-hitting newses, and actually switch over to punitive, because Tarmar feeds more into the punitive plan, because if they have a lot of money and I have a lot of money, that's bad for a hard-hitting news plan, because they'll just clear tags. But if I have a shitload of money and they have slightly less money, then punitive is better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. I also like... I always forget to put cards like Best Defense in, which just seems super important for like misdirection and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at what that might look like. Then get like an archived in there.
Yeah. What's a good 1 influence card? How about an Eli?
Yeah, Eli's.
If you don't have a plan for the last influence, yeah.
Yeah, Eli's a solid choice, right? Yeah, I mean, like, that feels good, right? And then we even have an extra card slot now, so we could do something. Oh, and we don't need Best Defense even.
Right, and we definitely want the second Echo Chamber. I think, right? I've always played that deck with 2 Echo Chambers.
Yeah, then we can get, like, an IPO in there.
Nice. You know what card I really like? What's it called? It's the one from Rain and Reverie where you reveal their grip and then gain 2 per card type named. Standard Procedure.
Standard Procedure. As a 1 of money card.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, obviously, you're not going to have too much trouble triggering Asmari, but just getting that info, knowing when they have the stim hack, for example, can be really useful.
Yeah, let's go do that real quick. You have time for one more quick one?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's do one more quick one. We're going to go to murder school.
All right, so what did we do with freedom? 2 and 2?
Yeah, we ended up 2 and 2. I would say the last one was a mixture of pilot error and a bad deck. And yeah. I think the one before that, you know, Freedom has a path that he wants to take, and we just didn't get a chance to take it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So I like the D4s for shoring up our ability to remote lock.
Bald or no?
Oh, this is an interesting one.
Yeah, this is good. I like this.
Yeah. So Jasminder, we could Tarmar turn 1 for
Hot Pursuit.
Hot Pursuit, yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and hedge fund. Let's Tarmar Hot Pursuit.
And then Enigma on R&D?
Yeah, that seems right. And then we'll do events. We'll do the Asmari thing. But yeah, I'm definitely in like an Asmari frame of mind where I'm like, we've got to have low agenda density, big ice, lots of economy to fight runners right now, you know?
Right, right. I've never been much into this stuff. Oh, do you want to get that Eula on HQ? That just seems brutal.
Yeah, I also want to play standard procedure and say program.
Sure.
Zero credits.
Okay, feedback filter doesn't matter. Maya doesn't really matter. R&D interface. What
does Kasi string even do?
It's they run on remote servers and they get counters and it turns into a fake
imaginary
agenda point.
Points. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, drawing last click, Dan. What are you doing?
I want the agenda in my hand.
Okay.
I want it. Don't you know?
Yeah, sure. All right, so we're trying to build a scoring remote at some point, right?
Yeah.
Or are we just trying to get them to kill themselves with lost tempo on centrals?
It can be both.
Okay.
All right, I think the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do this thing. Then we're going to try to feed them the degree mill because they don't have the money right now to protect against the kill, and they're overdrawing, so they want to install stuff.
Oh, great. They called us out.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
We still got money because they still had to play an event to make that happen.
Yeah, that's true. So I think we need to draw for ice.
Yeah. So we're gonna put this in a new remote and put the degree mill in there, or we'll put what's her face in there. We'll put Rashida in there.
Yeah, I like Rashida there.
Then next turn we're gonna go for the degree mill right away. Thank you.
Do we res?
Yeah. Because if they pay for it, we've still got Rashida to make money off of.
True.
Now, Newshounds stink, but it still has an end the run, which is nice.
Yep.
At least now we've got some ice res.
Huh. Oh. Okay, so half our agendas and both of our fake points. Very good. Do you want to just go for the SSL? Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to go for an SSL. We're going to get some bucks, and we're going to ditch a degree mill.
Yeah, sure. Okay, gotcha. They want that. Kazi string and the clone ship, sure, yeah.
Now, the neat thing is if they go in and get this, we win. We need a lot more money.
Yeah. Oh, double punitive.
So we're going to do this. We're going to get a buck. We're going to get rid of an echo chamber. And then we're going to name program.
Yeah. And now they're going to play 3 events.
Okay. So we ended up getting an SSL.
Yeah. The hard way.
The hard way.
Ditch the consulting visit?
Yeah, we can ditch the consulting.
And then I think, do we want to get that pop-up window on archives eventually?
Yeah, probably.
To keep getting free...
I think R&D is actually better for it, because R&D is where they want to actually run.
Yeah, that's true. I just feel like giving them free dirty laundries and sucker counters is a way to lose this game.
That's true. But they might just never run it again. We can do it.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. No, you're right that it's better placed on R&D. We just need something there.
Yeah, we need money is what we need.
Well, we got 9 credits rolling in. They're definitely... I mean, we saw the R&D interface in their hand, so... I've never femmed a pop-up window, but I've been sorely tempted to.
That's miserable.
Yeah.
One of the neat things about these Jasminder Liza builds is they have a strong incentive to install cards because they draw so much.
Oh, yeah.
So it ends up becoming this weird symbiosis where they keep their own credits low for us because they are trying to set up really fast, which is nice if we can force them into a bad position.
Exactly. And it's a couple more turns until they're going to want to take the money off Caddy.
Yep. All right, so let's gain 3 from SSL. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on archives. We're going to put this on server 2. And then we're going to put this in server 2.
Yeah. I find these builds so brutal to play against because, you know, you're just instantly on game point, and then for the rest of the game, everything in the remote is a threat.
Yep.
Okay. So they're going to be going after R&D pretty soon.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and say... You have to check every single card that we put into this server, and we're going to just go for the win next turn.
Yeah.
The thing that I love the most about Endless Eula is unless you're playing Sunny's Breaker, it's always bad. There's no situation where it's not bad.
I suppose Lamb is the other option, but I think Lamb is such a bad breaker otherwise that the Corp is winning by the runner having a bad breaker in their deck.
Yeah. Unless you're using Lamb in some sort of Shaper deck where all of your other breakers are the best ones available to you and you're borrowing, right?
Yeah. And you're running Data Sucker, right, which means you've got some kind of MU support too. So
this is truly ideal, because what's going to happen now is we are going to just jam this degree mill, and they either get it and die, or they don't get it and we win.
Exactly. Yeah, this is really hard to play around. That Eula on HQ is
bad.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Now, it's worth noting that this News Hound, just got turned back on.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Because now we don't even have... Unless I'm missing something, we don't even have to res this, right?
You're absolutely correct, but do you want to just tell them in chat like that they're welcome to take that click back? Yeah, I like to win on good play, not easy mistakes. You know? I think you're the same.
Can I also say that I adore the art for interdiction? Just the idea of like the orbital drop of like a defensive mech.
Right, exactly. Oh, well, they haven't realized what's going on.
Well, I think they're drawing for a breaker.
Oh, I see. Okay, so they're just giving up on it.
Yeah. Yeah, that the hero jump is terrible on the knees, Rayotan. Yep. And that's game.
All right. Well,
we were as Mari and we did as Mari things.
Yep, and you had the win either way, which is such a good feeling.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody's restricted card is not film critic, as Mari Punitive can frequently put them in the position where it's just like steal the agenda and die, or don't steal the agenda and lose.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is where people usually take out their like maker's eyes and they dig. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
I never gave them the time to install any of their multi-access.
Yeah, and if this game had gone longer or we hadn't drawn into agendas, which frequently happens when you play as Mari, then you try to get like the second Endless Eula on R&D.
Yeah.
So you just have like these big boat anchor ice.
So considering that you can slow roll agendas because you're so much richer than the runner in Threatening Punitive, even though you're only on 5/3s, do you think you slot a fast track here?
Yeah, I might. That might be something. We are surprisingly money light. So considering we have a kill, I might go down to 1 Echo Chamber, right?
And get more money in, yeah.
And get
16 ice is probably right.
Yeah.
I think you could cut a consulting visit, and maybe that standard procedure was a bad idea that I had, and just put in 2 IPOs.
Yeah, just get those extra IPOs in there, and I think that would be the right amount of money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you could even cut a Rashida to get that fast track in there.
I would cut an NGO front before I cut a Rashida.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm of the opinion that having 3 NGO fronts is a mistake. Because when you have all 3 NGO fronts face up in archives, the runner knows that everything you put in the remote and advance is an agenda.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting thought. Yeah.
So if there is no 3rd NGO front, they can never know for sure.
Yeah, because we could do something
that no longer
like
works if you say so on stream, and now everyone who plays me and has watched this is going to know that I'm only running 2 NGO fronts. But
yeah, I think we would get a 3rd pop-up because pop-up plays so nice with Surveyor.
Agreed.
Because you just toss it. You would get an IPO. Like you'd get Double IPO. You've got Tarmar. We now have 17 ice.
You have 2 ways to recur the Echo Chamber if it gets trashed.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So, a 3rd
Oh,
IPO.
yeah, we could get Slot Machine in here.
Oh, yeah. You could, like, cut Enigmas for Slot Machines. It's such good tempo. You don't care about ending the run most of the time. You just want to outmoney them.
Yeah. Slot Machine's good. Potential additional money. We have 17 ice, which is a little high.
Yeah. Cut. I feel like Eli is the odd man out, but
Eli's good. Even if you only have the 1, like it can come through for you in a big way.
Agreed.
Is there a 1 influence money card that we could take? I don't think that there is.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Like Beanstalk, which is like a trivial card.
What about an attitude adjustment?
To try to shuffle agendas back in?
Yeah, I just feel like it's a really good card in yellow, especially when you... Like, if you draw into 3 agendas, you can be in a bit of a jam.
If we wanted to be real trolls, we could put in the standard procedure and a single Salem's hospitality.
Oh, you're very rude, Dan.
To be like, Just name anything and then be like, I'll take all those I've had worses, thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not bad. Let's do that.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
I'm a fan of that. Yeah, I mean, what is the point of playing Corporation if we're not going to be a terrible monster person, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, we'll do Standard Procedure and Salem's Hospitality as a ace in the hole.
Yep, just a get out of jail free 2-card combo, tear apart their win condition.
Yeah, just to be a miserable a-hole. Cool. But yeah, man.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me on. This was fun.
Yeah, man, no worries. I think I'm actually going to keep streaming, but thank you very much for jumping on, and I will catch up with you later, man.
All right, sounds good.
Take care. All right, everybody. Let's do this. Let's go to murder school. I want to do... Ooh, MCA informant could be an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, we could do MCA, and we could do another preemptive just to get money cards back. Let's try that. Alright, let's get the music on. Now that it's just me and my friends, we don't have a co-host that I have to worry about the music being louder then. Come on down to Code Marvelous's terrible, terrible corp shop, where I'm going to put you in hell. Probably the third IPO is just better than the second preemptive. Just money, right? Or still have the Salems. And just blind call it for I've had worse the turn you're going to try to murder them. Hopefully we get an opponent soon. That would be rad. Yeah, Embolus could be interesting. I don't know if we necessarily are running the money to support it. We could try it out as a singleton defensive upgrade. That puts us at 15 ice, so I'd like to get a third pop-up and cut something. Probably the Salems, or Salems, I keep... yeah, I guess... Well, yeah, well, 16 ice is the standard for Asmari Punitive Glacier. Alright, come on, opponent. Nope, Balder, I don't want you. All up in my business. There we go. Haha! Sunny. Okay, mulligan. So I think here we're gonna go, and we're gonna say data folding. And then we're gonna save it. So now we're gonna do R&D, we're gonna do HQ, and we're gonna do a new remote. So, our big barrier is very bad. Actually, most of our barriers are pretty bad. All of our barriers are bad. All right. So we're gonna keep building because we really want to get to the juncture where we can force them to run before they're ready. So we're going to put Embolus down, and then we're going to go get targeted marketing. And we're going to say employee strike. Does employee strike trigger? I can't remember. Can you call employee strike? All right. Data folding is what costs us the game, though. Balder, I tried to let you up into my lap, and you keep jumping off, so... So this is actually going to be a pretty savage server for them very shortly. I don't think we need to put any more Embolus counters down. we can just keep trying to jam. All right. So let's put SSL in there. Let's hedge. And let's put another surveyor on there. Then we are going to ditch the NGO front. Gotta just keep jamming. Always be jamming. Ooh, Liberated. That's an interesting choice. Nice compressed money for Sunny. Right? So we're going to advance this twice. Then we're going to preemptive some money back in. So we'll do hedge, hedge, and a Tarmar. Or probably Tarmar for Security Nexus after this score. Oh, too late. We're in a very exciting position to be in. That toll booth is going to be for R&D, I'd say. I mean, we're just going to jam, right? Okay, so they're going to get to bypass this one, which, you know, is fair. They earned it. They're going to have to honest break this one. Yeah, they let the Embolus go too far. Yep, good game. I mean, unfortunately, you're playing Sunny, which is tough because you just don't have the setup speed, and they didn't check a central a single time, right? I kind of like this. We'll keep it. What's going to happen, of course, is we're going to be against somebody. We're not going to play against a single person who uses crowdfunding. Let's go for the easy kill. Oh, they're doing like a long game setup business. Pretty sure that's it. Nope, not quite. We gotta force them to take this one too. Or you can get rid of the MCA informant. Okay. Let's draw. That's game. Unfortunately. Um... We're in bad shape. Need to keep our hand full. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were cooked here, but we're going to do our best. That's a long access. That's game. Yep. Good game. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for taking time out of your Tuesday to come hang out. I always appreciate everybody spending time with me. If you'd like to support the channel, please jump on Twitch, subscribe. It's the easiest way to support the channel and the work that I do. If you have Amazon Prime, it is free. And until I see all of you wonderful people again, always be running.